Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Desert Rat MTB, and on today's video we'll be talking about some new short-term review and some long-term review on some gear. Stay tuned. Before we get started, if you hear odd noises in the background, that's just my neighbors over there playing basketball or something, not too sure. Anyways, the first product we're going to talk about is the Gform Knee Pads. So this is more of a short-term review on this, and so far, love them. It is winter time, I guess, here in the desert, but it still gets up to about 75 degrees. And I'll tell you what, I love them. They're very flexible, and this whole you forget about it once you put them on is most definitely true. So if you look up on YouTube, you will find guys that throw M&Ms in here and start smashing them around just to kind of prove that the foam really works the way it's supposed to work. And if you saw a couple weeks back my video on the Art Johnson trail, you'll know that I first-handedly got to test these bad boys out, and to much dismay, they work great. When I put them on, they really don't move. The new version, which these are the new versions, they have an extended upper portion here, and they really cling on to your legs. Keep in mind that these do run small, but once you wear them, they tend to, I'm not say stretch, but they kind of form to your leg a little better. So make sure you take a look at their size chart, and I would just order the size that it says you are. I was very skeptical at first because there was a lot of reviews saying order a size up, these fit too small, but I haven't had any issues, no issues at all. And if we take a look at the inside, over here on this one, nicely sewn up to the plastic. That's another thing I was worried about, was this dry fit material coming undone from the harder plastic. And so far, no problems at all. For my fall, I haven't seen, I did hit my knee on the fall, I hit it on the bike frame, and nothing happened really. I mean, I felt great other than just, you know, going off a little drop, no big deal. But yeah, highly recommend these, and I'll be doing a more long-term review on these probably within the next couple of months. More than likely after summertime, because I really do want to know how they breathe during the summertime. They do have a few vent holes in them, so long-term review to come. All right. That's it. All right, the second thing we're going to talk about is grips. I know some people that just buy grips and try grips. Well, I need to start doing that, I guess. But so far, this is more of a long-term review, I guess, on the ESI Grips, and I haven't really strayed from them just because they've worked out great. My bike came with these single lock-on Bontrager grips. Not a lot of cushion, and despite them being the single lock-on, they still kind of moved around a lot, and there's only so much you tighten this before you strip it out. So I kind of steered away from that. A friend of mine was, hey, try these out. So I gave them a try, and they're great. I mean, you would figure them being foam on there and they would just kind of slip around, but they definitely stay on there pretty good. These, you can see, I had to cut off to replace them with new ones because they started getting kind of gashed up from another fall. But they work great. That's enough cushion on my hands, so that way my hands won't start hurting. And I highly recommend these. They're pretty reasonably priced. Despite them being foam, I think you can get them off Amazon for less than $20. I think the black ones are more expensive, but obviously I opt for the orange ones, and I think those are around 17 and some change. So definitely something to look into. The other grips I do want to try are the Rev grips. I've heard phenomenal things from those. So until then. All right, and the last thing we're going to review today is these Fox Ranger shorts. Shout out to my boy Brian. I'm really skeptical about buying things online before I try them on, just because, you know, I always worry about the fit. I did buy a previous pair of mountain biking shorts, and they're just kind of baggy. The inseam is just fine for mountain biking. It doesn't get caught on my seat or anything, but the legs are just really baggy. And so I bought these off of him, and they're the Ranger Cargo. So the cargo ones, have this side pocket with a zipper on the right side, and on the left side they actually have like a little cargo pocket, and that's where I kind of put my energy chews and so on and so forth on longer rides. But these fit great. The legs aren't very baggy, and even with knee pads still have plenty of breathe-in room. Despite them being black, they're the polyester blend that breathe really well. They dry really fast, and my favorite thing about these shorts that if, sometimes after my ride I like to go out and get some coffee. These don't look like mountain biking shorts. They look like regular black shorts, and people don't look at you funny whenever you walk in. So that's kind of a plus. Fox, you definitely get what you pay for, and really, really well worth it. I will be buying more pairs of these. I might try the non-cargo version, just to kind of give that a whirl now that I'm more confident with the sizing and the fitment. Definitely worth it. Highly recommend Fox shorts. I was also wearing these during my stumble on Art Johnson, as you probably already saw. If you haven't, I'll leave the link in the description. And nothing. I'm always worried that they'll tear, but nothing happened. And highly recommend.